Yeah.
Edward Inch, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Cal State East Bay. Our students know what they need, they know how they study, they know what works with them. You can wander through the existing library and see it. Even if the space doesn't reflect the need, students will make it work because they're innovative on their own, they're creative on their own. But now we have the opportunity that we can purposely design around what the students tell us they need for them to be successful, for them to be innovative, and for them to get the most out of the education that we provide. That's the single most transformative part of this project, is to design around our students imagining their future. And that's been really powerful, I think, for everybody on the design team and everybody in our community. When we began imagining what the core project would look like, we began to think about what is the learning environment we expect and want for our students over the next century. What will our students need to learn? What will they need to have as an experience? What do we want to have as a destination on our campus where students come because they choose to be in an environment that supports their learning and motivates them to go beyond what they have in the classroom? What became real apparent is CORE doesn't stand for anything other than what it is. It is the core of what we do. That knowledge creation, knowledge dissemination, innovation, that is the core of this university's identity. That is the core of what this university is supposed to do for our students, and it ought to be the core of our student learning. I think this was going to be the real game changer in a lot of ways for what this campus is able to do, because it's going to address the next step of a student's education is how do you work in community to be an innovator, to be a problem solver, or to be a good civic citizen. What I think the core does for us, symbolically, how each floor works together, symbolically in its location, because it's in the core of campus, right? It's right in the middle of campus. You cannot walk across campus without running into this building in some way. Is I think it sends a signal that what we're trying to do is create a learning destination for our students, a place where they will want to congregate and gather, a place that they will be able to think, work individually, work collectively, a place where they'll be able to innovate, and a place where they'll be able to imagine beyond what they've learned on campus, but into their own futures as well as their own community's futures. I think that's the real opportunity with this building.